after going through my credentials, let's go through some science. Let's talk about what happens with your hair as we get older, and start to think about what can we do cosmetically to help people with the challenges that these things bring up. So the first obvious change with aging is hair graying. So it's kind of inevitable. We all go grey. From publications I've seen, it starts around the mid-30s in hair types 1 to 3. And I'm talking about Walker types. So that's straight, wavy and curly hair. Interestingly, people with type 4, Walker type 4 hair, that's the very curly hair, find that they go grayer later and older. I don't know why that is. There's obviously some genetic variation going on there. A nice statistic about graying that you might remember for, I don't know when somebody asks you about it, is that at 50 years of age, 50% of people have got 50% grey hair. I thought that was quite nice, 50, 50, 50. The interesting thing about greying, I think, is when we look at these changes versus some of the other changes, is there's no link in women with menopause. I mean, men and women go grey at a similar rate. There's no acceleration with women over the ages of the menopause. So, well, not that I've seen in publications I've looked at anyway. So why do we go grey? And well, it's because of the way that hair pigment is formed. I'm not an expert on this. A friend of mine called Des Tobin, who used to work at Bradford University, is now over in Dublin, is kind of the world expert on this, and has probably spoken to the ITC at some point. But he'll explain to you that the way that nature's created this pigment in the fibre is very interesting. What it's done is created what's called a bulge region in the hair follicle, where there are stem cells, stem melanocytes, and they're kind of a reservoir of cells. And what happens is, as the hair follicle grows, some of these melanocytes migrate down to the hair bulb and then start creating melanin, the color that you recognize in your hair shaft. And then the melanin comes up the hair shaft. Each time you go through a hair cycle, more and more of this reservoir gets depleted. And so the current biological theory is that at some point, there just aren't any stem cells left, and your hair grows without any color. And that's supposed to be why all this happens.